Welcome back to Age of Conan Unconquered. We are in Ardashir and it's time to get another quest. Few of things cannot be solved by a bottle of boom boom or brawl. I can see the wheels in your head turning toward mischief, Artus. Am I getting so obvious in my old age? I have a curious story. Want to hear it? Of course you do. Like all good stories, it starts at a tavern. The wine was sweet at night, even if the company was sour. Just before closing, I overhear a drunkard bragging about spending the gold of the priests of Erlik. Tell me about the priests of Erlik. Erlik's the major god these Turanians pray to. Sits on a black throne in the underworld as big boss lord of the dead. One of my mates says the Hyrcanians brought the god here a time ago. Erlik's priests are loved and feared. Don't know if I believe in their god. Seems to me people are pretty good at dying without help. But I'm afraid of him. And how did this drunkard happened? And how did this drunkard happen upon the money of death priests? I was asking myself the same question. Dead of night, and he says he just came from the temple, just delivered a crate, and now had made an oath to himself to stay until all the wine was drunk, and all the money fretted on hoards. His hand had a tremor that was not from the strong drink. And what then, Artus? And then they closed the inn, threw the man out. I lost track of him. May have let myself get distracted in a cloud of drink and devious female company. But I saw the same man today walking the streets. He's a wharfie, unloading wares on the docks. I'm curious. You are curious if he will make another suspicious late-night delivery to the Temple of Erlik? Yes, precisely. Ha! It's like we're dancing. What do you say, partner? Will you go to the temple and learn what you can about this tantalizing mystery? What? Did you not just describe to me how afraid you are of these death priests? Yes, well, a lot has happened since then. Come now! Mysterious boxes in the night cannot go unopened by scoundrels such as us. We must live with the curse of our curiosity, eh? Damn you, you're right. I will go to the Temple of Alec and see what I can learn. Toast to you, friend. This will make for excellent bragging rights over a tankard, you'll see. But no need to go foolhardy and storm the temple. Play it sly. Trade conversation with a priest or acolyte and see where it takes you. Alright. See. Acolyte. Cave. Prayer and grace enduring unto the day of doom. Hello, acolyte of Alec. I am an empty soul seeking the fire of faith. Clearly the fates guide you to Erlik. We are all drawn to Erlik, who reposes on a black throne that sits at the end of all our days. Yes, yes, this is the place. Tell me more about mighty Erlik. Erlik is the god of the yellow hand of death, and the living Tarim is his prophet and his avatar. The creator set the firmament without pillars, and Erlik claimed the underworld and counts the dead as his. Erlik's song is as harsh as sand, but it cuts weakness, tempers the soul with trials and deprivation. Tell me about Tarim. Tarim brought the prophecies of Erlik down from Hyrcania and spread them across this land. The Avatar, the living Tarim, sits upon a throne in the domed temple at Agrapura. He sits shrouded in hooded vestments and darkling mysteries. Dear acolyte, I am but an illiterate wretch. Please share some scrap of divinity from your holy books. The Creator took wet clay from beneath time and fashioned the first man, Erlik, but did not give him a soul. When Erlik tried to create life himself from the wet clay above time, the Creator banished him into the earth and under the earth, beneath the bones and stones of clay. There he claims those who lack breath as his own. You are truly an example of virtue. What strictures must you follow? I am not permitted to fornicate, imbibe alcohol, or practice usury. My will must be good. I must not fear death or the dead, the dominion of Erlik, who was molded of timeless clay. What blessings does Erlik bestow upon his chosen? Those who master the revelations of Turan speak with the living Turan's authority over the dead, and the breathless obey. Those of utter purity have Erlik's permission to swim in the sands and in the earth as though they were water. His wisdom burns as black fire in the skull. I am convinced. I wish to convert at once. May I please see your arc lector? Did the fire of my words affect you so? This is not normally done. The arc lector does not normally see strangers, but you are a special case. You cannot simply join our order, but he can share with you deeper teachings. I will send for him, but it will not be long. Please do not wander into the temple. Alright. The acolyte of Erlik is off to fetch his master. I have precious moments to find the crate. Let's find the crate. Where's the crate? Where's the crate? Not here. Not here either. You know, I think it can't be very far. Oh. But the crate, of course, must be close to the acolyte. Right? Must be close. There it is. Of course. Crate is empty, save for a single black petal and a familiar scent from a garden in Tartaj. The acolyte calls my name. I must speak to him, or else I look suspicious. Prayer and grace enduring unto the day of doom. Did you call my name, acolyte? I did. I'm sorry, my wayward pilgrim, but the Arc Lector will not be seeing you today. He must prepare for a special monthly delivery. That's alright. Perhaps through prayer and meditation I will discover Erlik in the end. We all discover Erlik in the end. He tends his garden. One day he shall plant each and every one of us. Alright. Living Tarim, guide us. Let's return to Artus. Tell him we found the crate. It's very dark. A ship is freedom, and freedom is a vicious enterprise. Artus, the late night shipments to the Temple of Erlik are of Black Lotus. Black Lotus? That is a rare and valuable find. I wonder if they use it in their crazy conjurings. What is more, they are preparing for a shipment tonight. I believe it is at the docks now. Fantastic. There's no time to share. To spare, go to the docks and steal a crate. Opportunities like this are rare, and it behooves us to seize upon them. What is the rush? You can always steal the lotus from the temple. Are you insane, woman? Steal from the temple of Erlik? Not for all the lotus in Kitai. I hear tell the last thief that tried wandered out of the temple with an idiot grin and hiccups. When his mates asked him what happened, he vomited up his own organs. Okay, I will go to the docks at once. Smart move. I would never cross the priest of Ela directly, but we can get away with filching a crate from some lazy wharfies. Goodbye. Okay, let's take the lotus crate. Here it is. There's a bit of a lag. Return to Artus without raising suspicion. Let's hide then. Because there's a harbor guard. Don't want to get caught by him. The deed is so very neatly done, Artus. I have the lotus and no one caught even a sight of my shadow. Are you so sure? A pack of guards loped towards the docks just before you arrived. In every shadow I see a priest of Ela grinning out of the corner of my eye. Well done, but I cannot take that crate from you while the hornet's nest is so stirred. Be sly now. I hear someone approaching. I see. Let us speak. Can I help you, watchman? Are you DoctorPipi, the envoy of General Arman? That is I. There's been a report that you have stolen an important crate, exactly like the one you carry now. Normally civil conversation would end at this point, but you are held in high regard by Sergeant Piros. He will deal with you directly. Go to him immediately. Any delay slides the scale even deeper into guilt. Okay. Oh, I gotta hide the crate first, of course. That's a good idea. That's a long way. Okay. Turn to Sergeant Piros within 1 minute. I don't need to saddle. Ah, I can saddle up faster. You wish to see me, my brother at arms? Greetings, sister. I'm embarrassed to even ask you this, but odd happenings, reports, and evidence compel me. Were you involved in a theft at the docks? On my honor, I was not. Perhaps I was mistaken for someone devious. I do got a suspicious appearance. I suppose one would to as worldly as you often does. I suppose one as worldly as you often does. I just needed to hear the words from your mouth. I will consider this matter concluded. Be well. Okay, let's get... That was... lucky. Let's get the crate back. Go this way. Oh, over there. Oh, okay. That's this. This is game mechanics. Return to Artus with our crate. Oh my. What are you going to do now? Alright, Artus, it was a pain in 10,000 arses, but I have the Lotus and the heat is off. Never a dull moment. You are a pendulum swinging between victory and total disaster. This calls for some debauchery. Hold on to that crate of Lotus. It is for a friend of mine, a very industrious fellow. I do believe you should meet him. He could use help from one like you. Yes, I do believe it will be a song-worthy pairing. Goodbye. That's good. Heavy armor. Oh, this one is critical, but let's get the critical one. Okay. Hmm. Oh, what's this? Walking through the Ardeshir streets, I notice my bag is strangely lighter. I rummage through to find a crate of Black Lotus missing. Gods of heaven and hell, that crate caused me much trouble. Can there be a thief skilled enough to steal the box without me even noticing? There! I see a man with a crate. He'll rue his day. Where? Here? No, not here. There he is. That's a crate. Ishtar's mercy! You give it back or I'll flood the streets with your steaming guts. There's no need to shout. Old man, I'm serious. I will show you fear and... No, I think not. You look frightfully formidable. There's no denying. I'm sure you have seen the true horrors. But I have been where you have not. I have entered old age. You know nothing of horror. There is nothing you can do to me. Now enough of your childish play. I have taken nothing from you. You are a strange old codger. I must find my crate. I have had many years to get this strange. A crate, you say? Another man came by, stalking like a cat. He held a crate and he bumped into me. On purpose, I think. He went that way. Okay. Let's try to find a crate. Wow, we're walking right into it. But it's open. In the belly of an alley. In the belly of an alley, I found my crate. It is open, the lotus taken. Curse me and crush me. But wait, what's this? Lotus stones on the ground. They form a trail. How could such a skilled thief be this clumsy? Is this an invitation? Find a thief. Oh, there's one on the ground. It's not easy to see. There's another one. There's another one. Here's another one. I think it points up. This one points to the left. Here's another one. And very clear, another one. Must be here. Aha. Ela Shan. Praises to Bel, god of thieves. You took my crate. I did, but you passed over me as a ghost. You are no clumsy amateur. I am not. Then you led me here on purpose. I did. Why? Because we have a mutual friend in Artus. Because you have passed his tests and mine, and by the look of you, many others besides. I need someone like you in my organization. I am Ela Shan. You will remember this as the day we met. So, you are Ela Shan. Yes, the demigod of thieves, the All Reaver. Locks gasp open at my caress. Perhaps you have heard of me. I have heard of you. I have seen you, watched you as a shadow since your arrival. I wish to pay you the honor of joining my organization. Tell me about this organization. It is to be a brotherhood and sisterhood of thieves. It is small, just I and one other member, and perhaps you. I once led a much larger guild, but betrayal and bad luck led me to the torture chamber and a death sentence. No luck can hold me, so I escaped with my life and a desire to rebuild. We shall be known as the Hand of Glory. Hand of Glory? A magical talisman said to be a severed hand dipped in wax, rendered from a dead man's tallow. The fingers are candles. The glow of their witch light can only be seen by the bearer of the hand. The hand opens any lock or door. It can put every soul in a home to sleep. Mystery upon mystery trapped in the melting wax and goblin fire. Alright, I will join you, O Reaver. Fantastic! Doshtar is the name of friend upon the lips of my people. So come, Doshtar, let us grin like skulls and revel in the bent shadows of this town. Goodbye. Well, let's join the Brotherhood. It is a fine day for a bit of larceny. Now that I am part of the Hand of Glory, what is the next move? Now, Doshtar, we train you into a proper thief and turn a little profit. Bribing guards and city officials is expensive work. When coin is short, I have found golden idols to be an odd form of currency in Turan. Turanians are devout in their love and fear of their gods. I pilfer the statues from the clergy and the rich. Say no more. I will seek out these idols. Very good, Doshtar. If I am to bribe others and pay you, I will need more idols. Search every nook and cranny of Ardashir. Climb, leap, scour, creep. You're sure to turn some profitable mischief. Alright, let's find some idols. I already see one. Oh, we need 7. Another one? Can I go back up here? Yes, I can. Let's see on the rooftops of Ardashir. And in all kind of corners. I see. They are everywhere, but you gotta find them. Number 4. I don't think that's not easy to go to. Let's see. I think there must be some more crates over here. Yeah, here's one. Oh, there's one more. Need. How do we get there? Over here. Then we need one more crate. Maybe we can find one over here. It respawns. Oh, didn't want to do that. Let's go back. There it is. Oh. Try that again. There we go. I have the golden idols, old Reaver. Let me see. You should know I see with my hands. Oh, Dashta, that is some fine mischief. Let us move on to bigger games and bigger spoils. Let us thicken the plot. Of course, Dashtar. What do you wish to discuss? Ela Shan? Forgive me, Dashtar. I was lost for a moment. The past haunts. The only cure is to live exclusively in the present, but one cannot do that if the past threatens to give one's throat a serrated click. Your speech is as riddled as a Hyrcanian kill. My last Thieves Guild, the Den of the Seven Blades, was destroyed. I was tortured, imprisoned, and sentenced to die. I escaped my persecutors, but one of their agents has proved tenacious beyond all reason or human endurance. An Emedian bounty hunter under contracts by Shemite gold to take my hide. Tell me of this bounty hunter. I don't even know his name. He's been with me longer than some friends. A familiar face. We've done the cat and mouse dance for so many miles. Sometimes it is almost a thrill. It is nice to be wanted. Only, he is a monster. A monster? Ela Shan, you look almost afraid. Once he stomped an old beggar woman for information about me. She had none, but he did not stop until she was dead. The cracks sounded like kindling, her cries so wet and ragged. It took so long, in the shadows with an arrow through my guts, all I could do was hide and watch. And if this evil hyena finds you, I do not think his masters will trust me to fetters of chain and cell walls again. I shrugged those off. No, he has tracked me all the way to Ardashir, and he will kill me. Even I cannot escape death, probably. Clearly I must put this evil hyena down to protect the Hand of Glory. Thank you, Dostar. 1,001 times thank you. My pride would not allow me to ask. Take an extra pocketful of caution, though. As I said, this man is a monster. His crooked grin is perdition. I see. Let's find a Numidian bounty hunter. Hmm. That must be in a purple area. Ah, I ran right past him. Ah, here he is. Let's return to Ela Shan. That was easy. That was an easy kill. A man's lust should exceed his capacity, or heaven is a lie. Then the medium bounty hunter will haunt you no more, Ela Shan. He now haunts hell. You truly are my Doshtar. I will almost miss him. Almost. See, heavy armor. Medium. Let's go for... because they look nice. What is the next step in establishing the Hand of Glory? So glad you asked, Doshtar. I need you to pick up some recently arrived goods at the docks. Equipment we will need to build up our organization. These lovelies came under false papers through a captain whom I've trusted since way back. Here are your papers. Your name for today is Kalarzim. Kalarzim? An old enemy from my days running with Conan. I cannot be present all the time to urinate on their Kala's grave, so this alias serves as my private little jest. This is the name you must collect the goods under. Smile. These clandestine flourishes are the fun of our devious trade. I will collect the goods. Luck go with you. Okay. Let's have some... Yes? Here to pick up a package. My name is Kalarzim. Papers? Here are my papers. Your papers look good. You can pick up your crate right over there. Okay, thanks. As I am about to pick up the goods, the harbor guard calls my name. Better answer him, lest I raise suspicion. Ah, he saw me. What's this, Dan? What is it? Oh, God's wounds, it's you. Hello, horsepawn. I said I would remember you, and now this is too delicious. Now I have unmasked you as a master thief. Ela Shan. What? Have fornicating sicknesses rotted away your senses? My ears are as keen, and I heard you call yourself Kalatzim, one of the known aliases of Ela Shan. You are discovered. I am clearly not Ela Shan. I'm a woman, you dung-guzzling imbecile. Ela Shan is a master of disguise. I wouldn't even waste my time guessing what sex he is. No more talk, Shan. Your luck has pissed away. Your crate is seized, your goods are forfeit, and you are under arrest. But... God, he sends me to the fort. Oh, luckily there's Sergeant. Greetings. Hello, Sergeant. It appears you have captured the great Ela Shan. What? You are the one they brought in? Terrams hoot, my time has been wasted and someone would dance for this. You are known to me and clearly not Ela Shan. Are you? I am not. Of course not. Ela Shan is a crafty thief most recently fled from Shem. You are free to go. You should know, though, that if one were to be spotted with Ela Shan or suspected of being his accomplice, that soul would find herself in a dark cell indeed. I understand, Sergeant. Here's a quest. But let's return to Ela Shan first. Even though it's empty-handed. A threatened greed is a friend indeed. Your shipment is confiscated. Confiscated, Ela Shan. Surely you jest, Doshta. Though I am unfamiliar with the style of humor you affect. No jest. Your Kalatzim pseudonym is known. I barely escaped a fettered cell. How disappointing. Who could know of my shipment and my alias? Troubling. Troubling. Alright, let's end our stream right here. In the next episode, we will continue with the Hand of Glory and other Ardeshir quests. Thank you for watching. See you next time.